It's time for the annual Best and Worst issue of Soap Opera Digest. Who made you laugh? Who made you cry? Soap Opera Digest names the most unforgettable stories and stars, plus hot headlines and news, and why top stars left in '93. Don't miss this once-a-year special from Soap Opera Digest.
Where the devil have you been all night? And if you say with Dixie...
I was at the Valley Inn, as if it's any of your business. Is
Were
that
you
all
by
right?
yourself?
Of course I was by myself. I figured the last thing Brooke needed last night was my face across from her at the dinner table.
Well, if you think that a good night's sleep put her in a sunnier mood, let me be the first to burst your bubble.
Why don't you give me a break, okay? I'm quite well aware of how hurt and miserable Brooke is. But tomorrow is Christmas, and we made Jamie a promise, and I intend to keep it to him.
Yeah?
It's going to be difficult for us to keep...
Yeah, that's for dang sure. It's going to be impossible.
What the hell are you talking about? What happened? Where's Brooke?
Well, don't look at me. I'm just the mother-in-law. I'll be the last one to get the forward-in address.
Jamie!
I've already looked.
Jamie!
Don't waste your breath. There's nobody here but me and Petey. Brooke's gone, and she took Jamie with her.
Edmund, I'm sorry. I didn't know about Dimitri. What happened?
Why don't you just worry about Ted and Canada? I'll worry about my brother, okay?
Is he okay? Do they know yet?
It's slow. He's making progress.
Well, Maria only gave me a few of the details, which was nothing. What happened? Was it some kind of emergency, or was he just sick?
Dixie, I'm not in the mood for this. Not a quiz show.
All right, okay. Whatever happened, I'm sorry about Dimitri, and I'm sorry I yelled at you about Ted, too. I guess you were just doing the best that you could under the circumstances, which is all any of us can do. I mean, we try our best, right? Not to make any mistakes and to avoid pitfalls, but sometimes we end up hurting people and we don't even mean to.
If you got something to say, why don't you just tell me?
Tad and I are back together. He left Brooke.
Brooke took off with Jamie, and she didn't leave me so much as a note?
Well, she left a pulverized Christmas tree over there. Some people might consider that a sort of message.
Yeah, hi, Phoebe, it's Tad. How are you?
Right now, she's probably pointing a 45 at a picture of you.
Mama. No, that's nice. Listen, is Brooke there?
Yeah, well, if she is, chances are she isn't taking calls from that infidel husband of hers.
No, as a matter of fact, I just got back from out of town, and I can't seem to find either Jamie or Brooke. Do you have any idea where they might have gone?
Christmas Eve, and they're not even with family.
No, I'm sure they'll show up sooner or later.
Yeah, hopefully before Jamie takes off for college.
Would you shut up? No, Phoebe, not you. I'm sorry. Listen, if they do show up, would you please have Brooke call home?
Brooke doesn't have a home anymore. You fix that.
No, thank you.
Oh, you know, you have pulled some pretty fool mistakes in your life, but I have never seen you be downright cruel
Why don't
before.
you cut me some slack, Ma? I'm doing the best I can.
Is this your personal best, driving your wife and your child out of your home?
I didn't drive them anywhere. They were supposed to be here. She promised me.
The poor thing is out there all by herself, broken-hearted and pregnant.
For God's sake,
you know,
Brooke is
she
not
gave
pregnant.
you her heart, and you tossed it into the trash.
Ma, knock it off! Please, just quit it. This is hard enough as it is.
Oh, you think this is hard?
Yeah, I think it's hard. My marriage is over, my son is missing, and personally I feel like the world's biggest jerk.
Oh, well, if it acts
And
like
the
a
last
jerk...
thing I need is a seminar from somebody as screwed up as you.
Oh,
and another thing. Don't you dare go after Dixie. Do you understand me?
Look, if you can't take the truth, then
This
you ought
is
to...
my life, Mama. They're my problems. And if you don't like the way I'm dealing with them, by all means, get the hell out of my house.
Tad got off the plane, strolled into Brooke's house, and dumped her, just like that.
No, not just
Didn't
like
even
that.
give Brooke the satisfaction of slamming the door in his face.
Look, I know it's horrible, all right, but in the long run,
In the
it will
long
work
run,
out.
what miracle is going to happen, huh? She staked her life on a man who cheated on her, and then he dumped her.
Tad feels terrible about this, okay?
Okay, I feel so bad for Tad. You know, what is this going to be, some enriching experience for Brooke?
Even if Tad went back to her and stayed faithful, she'd only ever have part of him?
Well, we'll never know.
I'll know. Tad knows, and Brooke will know, too. I mean, if she just let herself. Some people belong together, all right?
You know, when you said you wouldn't settle for second best, I didn't realize you were still angling for first, Dixie.
I'm human. I made mistakes, I know it, and so did Tad. But either we go back and try and fix those mistakes, or, you know, you end up building our whole life on a bed of lies.
I'll fix him. You fix him, no matter who gets hurt.
And then some people belong together. The only thing that's wrong is turning your back on the love of your life.
Don't you do that. Don't you start talking about me and Maria.
I'm not. I only came here to tell you that Brooke is alone now. Whatever you do with that information is up to you.
Hello, sweetheart.
Hi. Jamie finally fell asleep on the floor. And after we tucked him in, I even convinced Brooke to lie down.
Poor little guy must have been up 3 times last night.
4.
He's got to know something's wrong, even though Brooke's doing an amazing job of keeping everything together.
I don't know how. I mean, the first trimester is like sleepwalking through a heavy fog, and that's even if your life is perfect.
Yeah, I mean, it's Christmas Eve. She's got to explain to this little guy why they're not trimming their own tree at home where Daddy is, and how Santa's going to figure out which way to go.
How long do you think she's going to try to keep this up, not telling Tad that she's pregnant?
Well, she's not dealing in the long term. She's just trying to get through the next hour right now.
Yeah. Well, I don't think I could do it. In fact, I know I couldn't do it.
Oh, that's not true.
Yeah.
You? No. From everything that I know, when you were pregnant with parents, things were even worse.
Oh, but I was very young then, and I had my parents, and that seems like centuries ago.
I'll bet.
Gosh, I remember when I first came here, I was a shut-down workaholic, and Brooke was this calm, composed woman with all her ducks in a row. And now here I am with a wonderful life and a wonderful man.
Well, you noticed.
I did notice.
Yeah.
Gosh, Terrence is happy and Jamal is settling in, and I just have this beautiful life. Now I'm the one with the ducks all in a row. And it's because of you.
Like you had nothing at all to do with it. Go on.
Nothing at all.
Made me feel real
Oh,
good.
can I make you feel good? I love you so much. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Are you expecting somebody?
No. I'll see who it is.
Hi, Tom. I'm sorry to barge in on you like this. It's just that I can't seem to find Brooke, and I know that you saw her last night. If by any chance she might have mentioned any plans she had for this morning.
Not that I remember.
It's okay. I'll talk to him.
Hi. I just checked in on Dimitri, and he's sleeping pretty comfortably.
That's good. That's what he needs.
Are you all right? You look pretty out of it.
I'm just tired, that's all. No sleep.
Dixie was pretty hard on you. Did you guys work it out after I left?
Yeah, some.
Yeah. Well, I told her about Dimitri. I hope she had the good sense to back off.
I'm fine. Actually, Dixie and I understand each other. We cleared some things up.
You scared me to death. I didn't know what to think. I come back to the house, there's no sign of you or Jamie.
Where did you spend the night?
The Valley Inn.
Did Dixie like that?
I was alone, Brooke. I thought I was making things easier for you. Maybe I was wrong. I'm sorry.
Well, I just decided that getting out of your house was the easiest thing for me.
No, it's not my house. It's your home, yours and Jamie's. I've got no intention of taking that away from you.
I can buy my own home. I don't need yours as a consolation prize.
Fine. Fine. We don't have to decide that right now. The only thing we have to deal with is Christmas. You promised me I could be with Jamie. How could you give me your word like that and then just disappear?
Easy. I lied. And I knew I was lying when I promised you. I lied to you just the way you lied to me, and now you know exactly how it feels.